Okay, lots of guys are too afraid to approach a girl. Fear, anxiety overtakes their body, it paralyzes them, so they end up frozen in place, forced to watch that cute girl walk away from their life forever. This fear often stems from not knowing what to say. I often hear,
Sure, Zeus, I can walk up to a girl, but what the hell am I supposed to say?
"What if there's an awkward silence? What am I supposed to talk about?" Well, here's the thing, my disciple. What you talk about doesn't matter all that much. The first thing you want to do is let the other person talk. Small talk can be great for building a deeper connection if the other person does the majority of the talking. Most red pill guys will tell you that you need to constantly flex on a girl and tell stories that demonstrate your high value the entire time. Not true. Imagine somebody just talking to you for 20 minutes straight and you barely got to squeeze in 2 sentences. Would you feel like they got to know you and a deep connection was established? Absolutely not. However, if you flip this and let the girl do most of the talking, she feels like she's opening up to you. And in opening up and telling you about herself, she feels a deeper connection with you. Since she felt so comfortable spilling so much about herself to you. Now, the easiest way to get a girl to do more of the talking and build a deep emotional connection with you is to use the following phrases. How do you feel about that? Tell me more. Why? What do you mean? Wow, I can see how that would make a difference in your life. Basically, asking follow-ups to her answers and getting to the root of what she thinks, why she thinks what she thinks, and how it shapes her personality and who she is, aka actually getting to know her. Hey, if you do this, your small talk will give you a better insight into the girl and quickly go from small talk to an inside look at her and her personality. The next thing you want to do is to make her comfortable opening up. Bring positive energy to the interaction, even if you're having otherwise normal and boring small talk. If your energy is strong and positive, it'll make the other person feel better about the conversation and be more engaged. How a girl feels about an interaction is more important than what actually is being said. And don't worry, we'll get to that in just a sec. When I say bring positive energy, that doesn't mean you have to be super extroverted, Mr. Personality, center of attention. Not at all. Something as simple as having a calm and relaxed energy is a bonus to the small talk, because it takes the pressure off the conversation since it shows you're not expecting too much from the interaction. And once that pressure is off, it makes it easier for the conversation to flow more naturally, and the girl will more easily let her guard down. And the best way to up the energy of small talk conversation is to actually be interested in the other person. Be interested in their thoughts, learning about them and asking them questions. And even if you're not interested, just pretend like you are for the sake of getting the conversation in a direction you are interested in. Practice with everyone. Small talk is small after all. It can last a few seconds, a few minutes, or a few hours. So with everyone you see on the street and in day-to-day life, make small talk with them. Here are a few easy ways you can implement that today. Make an observation about the person or something going on after them, like, "Wow, I like those glasses. They go well with your shoes." "Oh wow, what a cool tattoo." Make it a habit to make an observation to the people you encounter every day. It can often lead to further conversations about that thing. Ask them a question, something as simple as, "How's your day going?" or asking a cashier if it's been busy in the store today is an easy way to get a convo started. Ask follow-up questions. Next time you're in a conversation with a person, ask 1 or 2 follow-up questions and see how far you can take the conversation. Simply asking more allows for new conversational threads to open up and gives the convo more directions to flow in. See where I'm going with this? A lot of people tend to demonize small talk and say it's boring and insincere. However, it's how you start an interaction with any person, even if it only lasts a few seconds. Small talk is what creates the opportunity for deeper, more meaningful conversations. Guys think small talk is bad and won't build attraction. This is only half true at best. Small talk is actually okay as long as your subcommunication and body language conveys your intent. Your intent to make the interaction romantic and sexual. The way you look at her and make strong eye contact, the way you occasionally look her up and down after making a flirty comment, a suggestive or flirty remark followed by locking eyes and not looking away until she does. When you give her a little compliment, then simultaneously put your hand on her thigh or put your arm around her. If you do these things, it almost doesn't matter if it's small talk or deep talk because you've established a romantic man-to-woman context for the interaction. Small talk is actually a key element of establishing comfort. Well, it gets you FaceTime in front of a girl. You're physically in front of each other, having a conversation. Do this long enough and her guard will start to go down and she'll start to build familiarity with you. and realize you're not a creepy weirdo. Unless, of course, you are a creepy weirdo, in which case I can't help you. A 2-minute small talk interaction with a girl could be all you need to get her number and soft close a date, where the real meaningful conversation will start, which is the key part of making small talk with girls in a romantic context. Don't forget to close. The small talk is useless if you don't close the girl, and at least try to get her number, her Instagram, her Snapchat, her mailing address, her geolocation, anything. Establish the fact that you and her are going to talk again somehow. And if you want one-on-one help with your small talk game and you want to learn how to approach and build attraction in all of your convos, then click the link below and book a free one-on-one call with me. You see, I'll personally take a look at your situation and see how I can help you out. I have helped tons of guys master their small talk and overall game. I've helped them improve their dating life with these calls, and I know I can do the same for you. Let me give you an example here. Simon was able to pull a super good-looking girl from a club by using the small talk and conversational game I teach inside my program. He even used it on 3 different girls in 1 week after a dry spell for over 2 years. Now, Damien, who said after working with me one-on-one, he was able to get himself a beautiful girlfriend without having to settle. In fact, he dated over 10 girls before finally choosing her. He said, "Man, I feel so good having a choice. It's a lot of dates and a lot of small talk," but he was able to crush it, thanks to the conversational frameworks I teach inside my program. If you want to work with me and be one of my successful students, then click the link below and book a free call. I will see you over there.